sandwich wars are heating up again, and now it seems just about everybody is trying to get into the chicken sandwich war. We recently highlighted Panera Bread, who has a pretty deplorable chicken sandwich, and I noticed a post recently from a restaurant called Off the Hook Fish Fry that they have a Nashville chicken sandwich. And being that my last experience with Nashville chicken at probably one of the most legendary places in the area was not a great experience, I had to try it and hopefully redeem the Capital Region for our Nashville chicken. Without any ado though, I have our bag, and I got a little bit of stuff to try, but part of it is that the Nashville chicken actually came with fries and a drink. If you've seen the previous review, you'll know there's something else I had to get that was on the menu. So let's see here. I don't know what the best way to do this is, but wait a minute. First things first, we got our napkins because we don't want to make a mess. I don't know why I'm so angry. We got our onion rings. Their onion rings are awesome. In the previous review, we talked a lot about them. We're gonna go in and taste some more here just because they're so good. That's not the star of the show. This also, I think, is not the star of the show. This is our fries. And here it is. Whew. Chicken sandwich. It's got our cute little newspaper wrapping. Trying to explain to somebody, these videos are part food tasting, but also part reaction. You guys are seeing my first foray into the food, so, oh yeah. Making a mess already. Got our Nashville chicken sandwich in. Let's get right into it. Let's just take a bite. It's hot, it's crazy, and very interesting. So as far as what we got going on here, making a mess. As far as what we got going on here, it's a hand-breaded chicken patty. I think it's chicken breast. It definitely has that kind of more stringy texture of chicken breast. Not stringy in a bad way, very good. It's got a nice dollop of coleslaw on top of it, a couple of bread and butter sweet pickles, and then there's like a sauce on it, kind of like a creamy buffalo sauce, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go in for another bite, see if there's anything we're missing as far as the taste. The chicken seems like it's coated in some kind of Cajun seasoning, which is consistent with the fries and also the onion rings. Let's grab a bite with it. This is gonna be a saucy bite. Saucy. All right. As far as its identity as a chicken sandwich, this is actually a very solid contender. For $12.99, comes with a drink and with fries. Now, this is a special, and what they were saying on Instagram when I reached out to them, they were saying that if it's popular enough, they'll make it a full-time menu item. So let's see if we can make it popular. I see this being a solid chicken sandwich war contender. The coleslaw on it is very good. It's very much in line with the coleslaw that I had when I had fish fry at Off the Hook. It's probably the same coleslaw. I mean, why wouldn't it be? The bread and butter pickles are a great addition. I love the fact that the bun is like buttered and toasted, and that coating on the chicken is good. The sauce, you know, my expectation as far as Nashville chicken, I expected it to be a little bit more, I guess I want to say on the oily side, just because Nashville chicken is usually dipped in oil, but this is more of a dry rub. But it could be that he was saving me from myself, you know? Let's go in for another bite. Yeah, very solid sandwich, tastes amazing. The coleslaw, I think, can use a little extra salt. It's a little bit on the bland side, but at the same time, it's nice and creamy, really complements well. I think my favorite part about this is the fact that this bun is pretty run-of-the-mill, but it works. It's just a very pleasant experience. It's nice and squishy. It works well with that chicken. Very good. I did mention that Off the Hook Fish Fry is a place we've highlighted in the past before. Very good place, pretty close to my house. My favorite thing that they have is the onion rings. And these are like little donuts filled with onions. They're just so good. Nice and crispy, so amazing. Fries aren't really anything to write home about, but at the same time, not bad. One of those things where it's like, there's definite utility. You kind of need a side dish when you have a chicken sandwich. I guess need is a word that could be misconstrued. It's nice to have a side dish when you're eating a chicken sandwich. But this also comes with a soda. For $12.99, not a bad deal. Final bite of the day here. I literally made an entire mess in my car. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. The one feedback that I have for this is that as far as Nashville style chicken sandwich, usually those flavors are a lot more bold. The dry seasoning that's on this chicken is actually very tasty, and I think maybe a little bit lacking on the salt. And I guess the chicken, when I hear Nashville chicken, I really consider it being dripping and kind of that like oily thing. Whereas this here, it was definitely, I don't want to say healthier because obviously it was a fried piece of chicken, but it definitely seemed like it maybe wasn't dunked in oil. Does it have to be? Maybe not. For something to be considered Nashville chicken, maybe it does. I don't know. But as far as this being a solid chicken sandwich wars contender, this is top notch. Very good. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit it with a like, subscribe if you like food, and if you want to check out the previous visit or that Hattie's Nashville style chicken sandwich, click right here.